Do you want to get the guitar tone of Black Sabbath? Or what about this? Well, stick around and I'm going to show you how. What's up? And welcome to Pirate Studios. Glad you could join me today. So, you must be looking for the Black Sabbath guitar tone, or several Black Sabbath guitar tones. Well, I've got the answer, and it doesn't involve expensive pickups, an expensive amp head, an expensive cab. How about $10 a guitar tone? That sounds a lot better to me. So we got a little right here. Then, so this guitar tone right here is the first album and the Paranoid album, which is the second album. Luckily, they're the same tone. This is a little bit sharper than 440 standard. It's a little sharp. So it works for, I think, the whole albums, but all of the songs. And you got... Then you've got let's play NIB off the first album. So you get the point. So let me show you how I'm doing it. This is Reaper. This is $60 for this recording program. It's a great program. I started off on Cubase heavy first, and this was the easiest transition, and for only $60. So this is my guitar right here. This is the track I've got for as you can see that. And then I've got War Pigs right here. I don't want to play too much of their stuff because I don't want to get my video blocked. So, in the plug-in section, this is where you put your amp and your impulse response. First, I've got a gate. This is Nimbrini Audio. This is absolutely free. You can go to his website. I will have the link in the description where you can find this, and he's got a bunch of other effects. He also has great amp sims. I gotta give a shout out to his amp sims. They're all one plug-in, and it has the cab section all attached to it, and it comes with a bunch of presets, and they're great. They're $137.99, but if you sign up to his newsletter every month, he sends out a new amp for only $19.99. I've got probably 3 amps from him so far, and like I said, they're great amps. And you can get this. I don't mess with the knobs at all. Sometimes you need to turn up the threshold if you've got some really, really fuzzy tones or something. And then next I've got, this is my amp head. This is STL Tones Ignite Amps Emissary is what the amp is called. And it's on the red channel by default. All the EQ, you just keep it the same. You may want to add some gain if you want to. This also flips around if you want to. This is absolutely free. But like I said, if you want to keep to the tone exactly the way it is, I wouldn't even add any gain. So you got that active. That's active. And then the last thing is your speaker cabinet. In this case, the IR loader. This is where you put your impulse response. You'll just go to folder right here, and wherever you have your impulse responses, you can put any impulse response in that spot and work with that amp head. But in this case, we're doing the Black Sabbath ones. So this is the easiest for me when I'm loading up JZ IRs for these tones. So you go to Black Sabbath, and this will work for any amp sim. It will also work for Axe Effects and Kempers and all that jazz. Jason is a good dude. That's the name of the guy of JZIRs. And what he does is whenever you download the zip file of the IRs of whatever guitar tone you're looking for, we'll get more into that later. You'll go into this folder right here, and here's all the different amp sims and Axe Effects, Helix, all that stuff. So we're looking for Ignite amps. So there's Ignite, and they've got 3 free amps. All these, I think all 3 of these are free, and then that's Emissary, so that's one reason. So we'll click that, and then we'll just close that, and we've got it on record here. Cool. So that's pretty much it. So that's one tone. Well, 2 albums. I guess you could count it as 2 tones. I don't know. But wait, there's more. Ooh. Don't do that, kids. That's not good on your speakers. So the next one is in the next 2 are in the same guitar tuning. They're all in, I think we'll call it D standard, drop D standard. The top string is in a D. I'm not going to tell you what this is. I'll just play it, and if you're a big Black Sabbath fan like I am, as soon as you hear it, it puts a smile on your face. This is the closest you'll ever get to playing next to Tony Iommi, the godfather of heavy metal. Oop. Well, it would help if I turned that on. And then don't forget the best part. Cool. It's awesome. Okay, so, and then the last tone of that tuning. Whoop. That's not it. Cool. Then don't forget Lord of this World. Cool. So I got one more. Do. And this one I think is half step down. I can't remember. Wow. Maybe you like the modern Black Sabbath tone. Cool. So there you go. JZIRs. That's how you can get it. So all the descriptions, all of the links will be in the description. There'll be a link tree for JZIRs. You can go up there and search for not only Black Sabbath, but any guitar tone that you can think of. And you can go on. There's also a link to a Facebook group that you can join, and if there's a guitar tone that he doesn't have in his search, you could send him a message or send him a comment on the group and ask him if he'll make it for you. And not only will he make it or do his best to duplicate it, he'll give it to you for free. So it's everybody helping everybody, and that's what everything's supposed to be about. That's what it's all about, helping each other out. So he was gracious enough to me. So I'm being gracious enough to everybody, and that's not all. Also in the description, I'm going to leave you a JZIR link to a free impulse response, and it's mine. There are two different amp captures of two different amps that I captured with an SM57, and he duplicated them perfect. They sound just like the ones that I recorded. One of them is a B52 ATX100 through a Line 6 cab, some kind of Celestion speaker, whatever Line 6 uses. And then another one is a Vox modeling preamp tube modeling amp. And I combined the two to get a special tone of my own. You can get that absolutely free down in the description. And also, he's got some other pretty cool stuff on his site that's free too, some free packs. He's got... there's one that I really like that's a really well-known and sought-after tone is Dimebag Darrell's tone. He's got the Vogel display of power tone in one of his freebies. Grab that. It's pretty awesome. So, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for hanging out with me. There's more to come. Please subscribe. Share it to all your friends. Let's make music better and help each other. And thank you very much.